I'm going to show you how to get a prompt out of any images that you want using GPT 4. Okay, it has to be version 4. That's a monthly prescription. That's really cheap. So I'm going to show you how I do this, because if you go to different websites and you try to download somebody's prompt, websites got prompts for all kinds of stuff. They just don't seem to work because they're designed for maybe automatic 1111 or some other AI generated. So I'm going to show you how I use it with invoke. Now I made this image a while back ago, and I want to see if GPT 4 can create something very similar. Okay, it's not going to look just like her and everything, but it's going to resemble a whole lot. This is a prompt that I've used right here, and these are all the settings that I've used to make this. So basically when I get done, I'm just going to go ahead and swap out the prompt it's going to give me. So basically if we go back over here, it's really smart. I'm going to go into this is what you may need to do. We're going to go into click your name and go to, where is it? Settings and beta, and the beta features, and turn on the Bing browsing, because if you don't, it will only give you information, I believe, to 2021. If you browse with Bing, that'll give you information up to dates, or today. So with that said, there's where it says send message down here. You'll see a little icon, attach image. This is where you upload the image. This is where I uploaded the image to. And I wanted to see if GPT 4 could produce that image very similar. Now keep in mind, when I asked it, I didn't give it any description about the image whatsoever. I wanted to see if it could tell me about the image. And this is what I asked it right here in this text. Can you give me a short description of this image so I can use it in my prompt for my text to image AI generator to produce another image like it? Please highlight the code in bold text, and can you also tell me the current time and date? Two things you notice. I didn't give it any description. I asked for the time and date, so I know, see if the Bing's working and see if it's proper. And I scroll down here, and it gave it in bold text. The reason why I ask it in bold text, because if it describes something after there, it may collide with the prompt, and I'm not sure where the whole prompt to copy and paste it from. So if it's in bold text, I know that I have the code. So it gives me a little information here. The current time and date is October 4th. My clock down here says different because the time that I made this recording and the time I did this was different times. So this is accurate. And I said it was very close. I mean, it was getting pretty close, and I had one little problem. And I said, this was close, but can you also describe the background in the image? Okay. So it gave me this prompt to try. And this is really quick to try. So I go back and I try this new prompt because it wasn't quite giving me the background. It was hit and miss. And I see if it could do a little bit better. So if we open the right here, this was the prompt I was using. And this is the image it produced. So this is very close to this image here. And to show you the prompt that I use, if you look over here, you can select all, and you can see right here the prompt that it gave me. Only thing I added was the plus sign in the word seat, because it was hit and missing quite a bit. This will try to force it to make sure that seat is in that image. Also, you notice I'm using all the same settings down here, and it produced it pretty good. I think it worked really good. So now you can upload different images. You don't have to use one made in invoke, but from here to here, these images are very close. I mean, I'm very satisfied. So that's a little tip for you if you ever want to try to make your own prompts and you're having a hard time, because there's a lot of people like, man, I like that prompt, and I'm going to a website and I'm copying it, but it's not working for invoke. Another thing you can do, haven't really tried it, the shorter the description sometimes it makes it work better. You may say, hey, can you shorten up the description if it don't work? So that's just another tip. I know there's other softwares that can extract information, but see if they can do this. I'm going to use the print screen on my keyboard. It's going to bring up the snipping tool, and I want to focus on the area and ask GPT something here. So I'll select the face here. This is the area I want to focus in on, give it a little bit more focus on the area I want to show it. Alright, normally I bring up the snipping tool and I can edit it, but it's right here. So what I'll do is open with the snipping tool, and I'm gonna draw a circle right here. I'm going to save this. Just going to overwrite that one there. I'm going to go back to here. I've already got the question I want to ask it, so I will Control V that. The bird already put it in there, but I need to Control V my prompt. There we go. My prompt says, can you tell me what I have highlighted in white in the circle, somewhat information of what you see. So I'm asking it, what can you tell me about this, what you see in the white? Can you tell me what I have highlighted in white in the circle, somewhat you can see? Not my proper English. And it's, you can tell me if there's any other softwares that can do this. It says, the area that you highlighted in white within the circle appears to be the woman's lips. Would you like information or detail about her lips in general, or do you have a specific question relating to the image? So yeah, I can focus in and ask a little bit more information, and there's not too many like I said, applications that can extract certain part of the image and tell you about it. Most of what they'll do is they'll tell you about the whole image itself, which I think is kind of neat.